Welcome to this week's Warrior Review. My name is Greg Eiford. Sitting to my left, Brookwood head coach Shane Boggs. Coach Boggs, Friday night the Warriors traveled down to play the Maclay Marauders in Tallahassee. We come into this game 2-0, and unfortunately we come away with a loss down in Tallahassee. Final score of the game was 46-7. To me, watching the game, it could be categorized as a game of momentum. We looked like we came out of the box very well. First drive, moved down the field, didn't end up getting points. We stalled out there. They get the ball back. We stopped them pretty quickly, I believe, if I remember correctly. But then after that, the momentum swung highly to Maclay. Going down to Tallahassee, I felt like that this was going to be hopefully a pretty even game, that the Warriors may even have the upper hand in. What were your thoughts kind of going into the game and as the game developed?
Well, the thing we knew is their quarterback was tremendous. Then he had a bunch of athletes around him. They've just been really good, whether he's in the pocket or he's out kind of doing scramble drill type stuff. We knew that they were going to be very good on offense. I think we underestimated how good they were up front, even on offense, but particularly on D. They made some big time impact on the game at time with their D line. Honestly, their secondary play was tremendous. I mean, they matched patterns probably as well as anybody we've ever gone against. And then as the game went on, they became more and more confident. We lost our confidence. They played harder and harder, and it just we did leave a lot out there early on. I think that could have established some confidence in us, because I think we went onto the field with great expectations. But we made a ton of mistakes, but you got to give Maclay a lot of credit. They played very, very well and whipped us.
Well, football is a game of momentum at any level. We see that at college, pros every week, and certainly at the high school level. And so we're going to get into the highlights now, and as we get into those, we'll see some of that momentum swing during the game. So if you will, Coach, go ahead and take us through these.
All right, Maclay's in black. We're in white, filming from about maybe on someone's shoulders here or something, but that was one of the ones he didn't pound into the end zone, but it gets into the end zone. We go power, and we're close to taking that one a long way right there. But we went for 7 with T.J. Thomas over there behind Mac Duck, and Camden Harbin hit the 4 verts right here. Great timing, really good protection right there. Raj gets the ball out on time. We got a free man here, and he does a great job escaping, running for the first down. Go back to the power. TJ cuts it back, and we get 3 or 4 yards there. Go right back to it, and we do get the first. They covered us up pretty good. Tried to go with a little play action off the toss sweep look, which we had run before. Great start defensively. Love to know what would happen if we get that turnover right there.
No doubt, because you're down on the 10 or 15-yard line there, or deeper than that.
Yep, but we're getting after them really good on this first possession. They go draw on 3rd down, and we play that very well. Grant and both Mac Duck and Grant made an impact on that first series. Got to catch this ball. This thing gets marked down 15 yards behind where the ball bounced. But so we end up punting on our second series here. Great effort by Grant covering that thing. Again, still got great energy. Really good job covering that punt. There's Camden Harbin with a nice tackle. And we've got them in a long yardage situation. They go for a couple, and we'll have them in 3rd and long. They end up getting out of the pocket on that one and scoring on us. Kick it in the end zone. I guess we're 7-0 here. It's kind of a waggle play, bootleg. Raj hits Briggs Daniel, a nice throw and catch. And TJ for the power play on 3rd and 4, and he gets right at 4. Had a penalty.
Pretty good punt there,
Yeah,
Coach.
really good punt. And again, that's kind of hidden yardage. When they don't catch it, ball bounces around. But a nice punt there by Camden. They're kicking off again. We get a pretty good little return right here, I think, out of TJ. Really close. Again, you look, if we get one block or make that one, make one more guy miss, then that thing may go all the way to the end zone. But Maclay ball here at midfield. Defending pretty well. Swinging out here to the back, and we get the job done. Get him on the ground. Got away with a free release there. I don't like to see those free releases. So we joked that they had Kevin Butler. Old Kevin Butler kicked about 5 or 6 in the end zone, and
Yeah, pretty good kicker.
very good kicker. This is a good job by Destin right here by making some guys miss. Great job over there on the other side. I thought this was one of the big plays in the game in that we got a chance here, around a minute to go in the half, and we get called for a face mask there inside the 10. I don't know.
I don't know where that was.
I thought it was a horse collar, but and this game wasn't about the officials. It was way more about Maclay playing really, really well, and we didn't play so well, and I didn't coach well at all. So, but we got a shot here. The type of team we are, it's 16-0, and I'm thinking, okay, we get it in right here, we're in business.
Sure. A little momentum our way. And
got a shot right there. A phenomenal play by their DB. So it goes to halftime at 16-0.
But still, we're not out of this game. Like you said, our high-octane offense this year is we can score quickly.
For sure. We've overcome two score deficits with 5 minutes to go in games in the last few years, and
this was a great throw and catch that gets called back, I believe.
It was a great little screen. We needed to screen these guys, and it was
Maybe I'm wrong.
Good play there by Cam and Raj. And just like you said earlier, they just did a great job matching patterns. We were having a hard time, just barely missed on converting that one, which would have been I think it was 23-0 at the time. They've scored again. They got a penalty, so they're kicking it off from really deep. And great job by TJ getting this thing just barely across the 50. What an amazing run this is. It's a short one, but great effort. So we're doing some good things. We just don't have consistency. Here we are. We throw the bubble out here. We got it blocked up pretty good. TJ's fighting for yards. We try to throw it. Probably need to put a little air under that one. Let him go get it. Back to the bubble. I think we got Nick Clark and either Briggs or Grant out there in front of TJ, doing a nice job. Handed off to Cam for about 5. Back out here, Caden Giles and Grant.
Playing hard though, still playing hard, moving the ball.
Still playing really hard. One thing I want to mention, I think there's a great throw and catch from Raj and TJ, but the game's just about over, and we've still got, Caden Giles is playing like his life depends on it, so just really proud of that. And we had some other guys that really did some good things, but as I said earlier, extremely disappointing night, but this is the message I've given our team is like this summer we go to FSU and UCF and play great, right? We're lights out. We go to South Carolina, we play terrible. We come back, we go to FSU again, go to Tennessee, go to Kennesaw State, played great, won the Kennesaw deal, and we just got to make this our South Carolina trip. It can't be any bigger than that. We've got a ton of things that we know we can grow as a result of this game, and it's humiliating. We're embarrassed, we're hurt, we're broken. But in life, you got to bounce back, and I think we did that yesterday at practice, and we'll continue to do that again today.
Yeah, not the result we were looking for, as you mentioned, Shane, but certainly using that as a springboard. Just because you lose something, we're early in the season, 3rd game of the year, not even a region game, a great opponent that's close to us, and we love to go play Maclay because it's a good trip for them and us, home and home with them. But not the result, but still we can use that as a springboard to get better and not be complacent, as you said, and I know y'all are doing that at practice. So. Focus shifts this week to a GIAA opponent, not in our classification if I'm correct. They're a 4A GIAA opponent. Stratford out of Macon, recently back to independent school football. Is that correct, from GHSA?
That's right.
And so they're coming down to Thomasville Friday night. What are we going to expect for that, and how are you prepping for those guys?
Well, first of all, you got Coach Ronnie Jones. His son Chance is the head coach.
That's right.
Coach Ronnie's helping. He's coaching linebackers, but it'll be a lot of that wing T stuff that Coach Jones did at Westfield, maybe a slight variation, as I think Chance has done it with a couple others. But extremely well-coached team. They're very athletic. Their two wing backs are just really, really dynamic players. They're going to do a great job with all the misdirection that goes into the wing T. They'll do a better than average job with the play action off of it, right? Defensively, they're really going to play us, we think, a lot like Maclay did, with a similar front and a similar kind of mindset. But 3-3 stack, one high safety most of the time is what they've done.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing we know is that they are talented. They're very disciplined. They're coached really well. They're fast. It'll be a big challenge for us.
Well, that game's at home. Always love to play at home, and so hopefully that'll give us somewhat of an edge, or a little edge into the game. And they're traveling down from Macon, so look forward to having Coach Jones back again. I know that you talk to him frequently, and he's been a great supporter of Brookwood Athletics over the years. So as we get ready for Friday night, kickoff will be at 7:30 at Warrior Field. We hope that you can come out and support the Warriors as we take on Stratford. If you can't do that, we look forward to seeing you right here next week on the Warrior Review.